Hello people, it's your girl Nashika once again, and this is Muse Africa's Fantasy Premier League show. And as I keep saying, the show is proudly supported by Nokia, and Nokia is back on Android. Okay, so guys, listen. Entries are still open. I'm repeating, entries are still open. So I'd like you guys to kindly join the league by using the league code Y9XH7U. I'm repeating, Y9XH7U. Look sharp. So the players are back from the international break, and I am super elated to tell you that your tip mistress, is back with tips for you. If you remember correctly, in game week 4, I gave you certain tips, and it was very, very instrumental to some, and if not majority of you. So I am back with my run of form as your tip mistress, and I actually just felt like a footballer, you know, run of form. But I need to continue the show. Okay, so I'm going to get back to you with certain tips on which captains you should actually consider and which players you should consider. Stay tuned. So these are captains you should actually consider for your team in game week 5. And trust me, these are captains I personally selected with my producer. So they're actually legit. So you need not to doubt me. After all, I'm your honorable tip mistress. So first up, we have Sergio Aguero. Manchester City's big hitters can also reward their owners with hefty point hauls at Norwich City. Aguero, who's worth £12.1 million, is the top scoring player in the game with 40 points. The Argentinian has found the net in each of the first 4 fixtures, producing 6 goals and an assist. So next up, we have Mane and Firmino. However, Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino can also deliver big returns against Newcastle. Mane has earned more points than Salah in 2 of Liverpool's last 3 fixtures and scored 18 goals at home last season, more than any other player. Firmino has provided 2 goals and a pair of assists in the opening 4 game weeks, while registering 17 shots, more than any other player in the Fantasy Premier League. So the next you should actually take a chance on is Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne has also started the season superbly and is only 1 point behind Sterling in FPL thanks to his 1 goal and 5 assists. He has created 16 chances for teammates, more than any other FPL player. De Bruyne impressed during the international break for Belgium after providing 3 assists and scoring in Belgium's 4-0 win over Scotland on Monday. So finally, there's my very own Harry Kane. When playing at home this season, Harry Kane has been a captaincy favorite among Fantasy Premier League managers. A visit from Crystal Palace is now likely to raise Kane's appeal once again. In home matches, his totals of 9 shots and 7 shots in the box both rank joint second among all players this season. Away from captains you should actually consider, here are the top 5 players you must have in your team. So first up, we have Wesley Moraes. The striker was a key figure in Aston Villa's last home match, a 2-0 win over Everton in game week 3. Wesley netted his first goal of the season and secured the maximum bonus to earn a total of 9 FPL points. A visit from West Ham United boosts his prospects of more attacking returns. So next is David Silva. The midfielder has been at his creative best in Manchester City's last 2 matches. Silva supplied a pair of assists in the game week 3 win at AFC Bournemouth, producing 10 Fantasy Premier League points. He then repeated the feat the following weekend in a 4-0 home win over Brighton and Hove Albion. So Andrew Robertson is the next player you should actually take a chance on. Robertson is yet to provide attacking returns in the first 4 game weeks and only has 1 clean sheet so far, resulting in a major FPL exodus. Indeed, he is the most sold out defender in the game, and look guys, he's moved on by an enormous 669,000 plus managers. But a visit from Newcastle United gives Robertson the chance to reward his remaining 21.5% ownership. Finalement, we have James Maddison. Yeah, I just spoke French. finalement. So, the Leicester City midfielder has been a success on his travels this season. Maddison has played a part in 2 of the Foxes' 3 away goals, supplying an assist against Chelsea and Sheffield United in game weeks 2 and 3 respectively. He will look to extend that fine run of form at Manchester United this weekend. And now, let's take a look at Muse Africa's top fixtures for the weekend. First up, we have Liverpool versus Newcastle, Manchester United versus Leicester City, Chelsea versus the Wolves, Manchester City versus Norwich City, and finally, Arsenal versus Watford. So that's it, people. You can follow us on social media. On Twitter, it's Muse_Africa. Do not forget the underscore, okay? And on Instagram and Facebook, it's Muse Africa. I am always happy to be with you, and I've been your honorable tip mistress. As I said, yeah, I've added honorable to it, so it's not just tip mistress. Honorable tip mistress. Catch you same time next time. Bye.